Hello there guys, and welcome back to another Beasts of the Mesozoic review. And today we will be taking a look at the juvenile Centrosaurus. Now before we take a look at the figure, as always we'll take a look at the box first. So here's the box it comes packaged in. We have a gorgeous artwork here of the juvenile Centrosaurus. Looks like he's feeding on some flowers. Very tasty. This is a Centrosaurus apatus juvenile, Beasts of the Mesozoic, Ceratopsian series 1/18th scale. On the side there you can see the Beast of the Mesozoic logo with the Triceratops. On the back there shows the card that's inside, and you can also see many of the other Ceratopsians available in the line. On top there is the Triceratops, and then on the bottom, which tells you about the design and sculpt and who made it, Beasts of the Mesozoic, far from extinct. Inside you also get a thing about how to attach the tail, either with a hot water method or use a hairdryer like I did. And then here is the card it comes with. So there's a really nice artwork there of the Centrosaurus, and it says here on the card, Centrosaurus apatus, pointed lizard, up to 6 meters, it's about 19.7 feet long, found in the Dinosaur Park Formation in Alberta, Canada, lived in the late Cretaceous period, 75.5 million years ago, named by Lawrence Lambay in 1904. Centrosaurus was a herd animal, as is evidenced by the vast bone beds that have been found. Because of this, it is one of the most researched dinosaurs and is also one of the few ceratopsian species with fossilized skin impressions. I like how they always include a bit of information about the animal on the card. And here we have the Centrosaurus himself, and again, very beautiful colour scheme, just like how I've always said with the Ceratopsians. Now, this colour scheme is actually based on, not on a lizard, but actually on a short film that was only recently put back on YouTube. Basically, there was a Centrosaurus in this short stop-motion film where it was being hunted by a T-Rex, and the colour scheme here is actually inspired by that short movie. If I can find it, I will leave a link to it in the description box below where you can actually watch it. I love all the stop-motion movies, so I think it's really nice. But yeah, Centrosaurus is actually relatively unknown in the dinosaur model line. The only other one that I do know is by the Dino Riders line, which there was also another Centrosaurus done, the Beast of the Mesozoic, based on the Dino Riders colour scheme. But of course, as that was a Kickstarter exclusive, I just got the one based on Phil Tippett's Prehistoric Beast, which I think looks very nice. And yeah, it's a shame that Centrosaurus doesn't often get made, because I think it's a rather wonderful species of Ceratopsian, one that's been in books and all sorts, and has actually only had, I'd say, one major appearance in media, and that's in the Planet Dinosaur episode about the Tyrannosaurs and Abelisaurs, where it was seen being hunted by Daspletosaurus. But I think more toys need to be made of this figure, because they are known from bone beds of up to 10,000 individuals that show different ages, sizes, different types of horn ornamentation, and even fossilized skin. So I don't know why Centrosaurus is often overlooked. I think it's quite sad, but I think it's amazing that David Silver of Creative Beast has brought this into the line. Of course, this is the juvenile. The adult, I believe, is in wave 2, which is a little bit larger than this one. But as always, let's take a look at the figure. Now, the head sculpt has been very nicely done. You can see all the beautiful scale work. We've got the nostrils here. Some really nice dry brushing here with the orange as it's sort of gone over the scales. Really nice. We've got the nose horn here with some bits of keratin over the top. Got some nice small hornlets above the eyes. Got the horns up here as well over the frill. As we go down the neck region, we can see some more of that nice scale work. See at the back there, even the back of the frill. It's got that nice dry brushing with the orange. This Going down, we've got a line of scoots going from the shoulder down to about near the base of the tail. Some more of that really nice scale work, especially down the legs here, as you can see. Some nice scale patterning and scale work, especially on the feet there. Even underneath the feet, you can see there's some nice dry brushing, sort of like dirt and everything that's been put on there. That's a really, really good attention to detail. The back legs have also been nicely done. Some really nice scale work and dry brushing on there. Really, really nice. Down at the tail as well, you can see there's a small row of scoots going down the back all the way over to the tail. The other side as well. Quite nice dry brushing going on here. Really nice paint work. I love the dark brown with the lighter orange and the yellow. I think it works really, really nicely. There's some nice crocodilian-like scales along the belly. Been nicely picked out there, as you can see. It's a very, very nice figure. Now for articulation. As always, we have a ball joint on the head, and also there's neck articulation here of the neck, so you can turn left and right. You can also move it around there. The jaw articulation is sort of similar to the Zuni Ceratops, so not as much, but there is still some there. You can open and close it. With the forelimbs, you can move them back and forth. There is an elbow joint, as you can see, and the wrist does move. We have for the back legs, they can move back and forth. We have a knee joint. The knee joint in there. We've also got an ankle joint, and also the feet can move back and forth and also pivot slightly. We have a diaphragm joint as well, which is quite good, so you can turn it around and also pivot it slightly. And also the tail can do the full 360 degrees. You can pivot it up, down, left and right. So there's some very good range of articulation there. As you can see, you know, even with 3 legs on the ground, it can still stand up perfectly well. Just for a few little comparisons, here is the Zuniceratops. As you can see, the Zuniceratops is a lot smaller than the Centrosaurus, but as this is a juvenile Centrosaurus, they're almost similar size, almost. Yeah, the Centro is definitely a little bigger, so I'll leave a link for the Zuniceratops review in the description box below. Also, just for another comparison, here is the much larger Styracosaurus, which I have recently reviewed on the channel. As you can see, the Styracosaurus dwarfs the Centrosaurus. I will leave you a link to that in the description box below as well. This is another fantastic figure. Definitely recommend the Styracosaurus. So yes, though it might not be the most, eye-catching of ceratopsians, Centrosaurus is still a very important animal when it comes to the ceratopsian line. It's been known for nearly well over 100 years, yet has never received justice in a toy. I don't know why. I mean, it took a while for Ionosaurus to get a figure, thanks to Safari and Collector. Still waiting for that Centrosaurus Safari. But I think David Silver has done justice for Centrosaurus. I cannot wait for the adult, as that looks really, really nice and will go very well with the juvenile. It's got some great articulation, really nice colour scheme inspired by Phil Tippett's Prehistoric Beast. As I said, I will also leave a link to that in the description box below. I will also leave a link to Everything Dinosaur, where you can purchase this figure along with all of the other Beasts of the Mesozoic figures that they have got on their website. And also, please go and follow Creative Beast on Facebook. Just go onto their page and like it, and you can see all of the pictures and updates that he does for all of the beasts of the Mesozoic line. I know that he is currently working on the Tyrannosaur line, and they are looking fantastic. I cannot wait to get them, even though we probably have to wait until next year, but it's going to be worth it. Especially with that gargantuan adult Tyrannosaurus. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please stay safe. Please wear your masks. Thanks guys. Bye.